As defenses become more and more exotic each and every season with their blitz packages and more of them, implementing 3-4 schemes where a 350-plus pound behemoth clogs the middle, the center position has become just that much more important in today's NFL. Not only is it imperative to be smart, call out protections, instructing his fellow linemen which rusher to pick up, he's also the one matching up with that mammoth nose tackle on each and every snap. Centers are not 350 pounds. Most don't even go over 300. So you can certainly make the case that it's the most important position on the offensive line. With all that being said, however, we're currently in a transition period pertaining to having elite centers like a Kevin Mawai, like a Jeff Saturday. But there are a few young and upcoming centers who have the potential to become among the game's elite. They're just not really there yet. At least not to the level of a Mawai or Saturday. Travis Frederick has had 3 phenomenal years to start his NFL career and is number 1 on my list. He has a lot of strength, using it to neutralize a nose tackle and to drive down a gap defender. He's the best run-blocking center in the game. He has fantastic technique and quickness, but is also powerful at the point of attack, whether he's going downhill or pulling to the outside. As a pass protector, Frederick has great body control and balance and plays with a low center of gravity. This helps him a lot in his recovery skills. Alex Mack is number 2. He signed with the Falcons during the offseason and is a great fit for that outside zone blocking scheme. It's a great get considering how bad the interior of Atlanta's offensive line was last year. Mack's agility and mobility is outstanding and has some strong hands to go along with that athleticism. He came back from a broken fibula last year, and the injury showed over his first half of the season, but he played really well over the final 8 games. As a pass protector, Mack showcases balance and uses his athleticism in his recovery. He generates a lot of strength from his hips, which helps him when anchoring. Nick Mangold is third on my list, and it's crazy. A few years ago, it appeared that Father Time had caught up to him, but he might have a few good years left. To combat those nose tackles disrupting the middle, most teams sacrifice a guard to help out the center, but Mangold is one of the few that can take on that nose tackle one-on-one, despite the 50-pound weight disparity. He can lock and drive with the best of them. So not only does Mangold have the power to hold off those beasts, he has enough lateral agility to slide over and help his guards out with a combination block. He's an excellent pass protector, but an even better run blocker. He has a great knowledge of angles and seals off defenders to create lanes for his running back. Marquise Pouncey is number 4. He's athletic and plays with an attitude and aggression. He makes all the proper calls at the line of scrimmage, stays low, which allows him to hold his position on passing downs. In run blocking, he's one of the main reasons for Le'Veon Bell's emergence as one of the top running backs in the league. He uses his quickness to pull and then his strength to redirect when meeting defenders in the hole. Ryan Khalil is number 5. He took a lot of strides forward as a pass protector in 2015. He allowed the 3rd most hurries of all starting centers in 2014. He remains one of the best run-blocking centers in the game. He's agile enough to seal the edge, but also has the power to overpower linebackers and safeties on the second level. Rodney Hudson is number 6 on my list. He's undersized, but is quick and agile. He's at his best in a zone-blocking scheme where he can get to the second level and seal off linebackers. His hands are active and gets them inside a defender's pads to help him sustain blocks. He plays with balance in pass protection, but can be overpowered. He is, however, good at helping his guards out with combo blocking. Weston Richburg checks in at number 7. He's probably the most underrated guy on my list, and you can even make the argument that he's a top 5 guy. He didn't have a great year as a rookie guard in 2014, but made the move to center last year and simply excelled. He's very powerful and explodes off the ball in the running game, generating a lot of movement at the point of attack. He also showcases the mobility on the second level and dominates linebackers. In pass protection, Richburg uses that strength in his ability to anchor and plays with a low center of gravity. I've got Max Unger at number 8. Great run blocker. He plays with good footwork and uses his hands effectively when hooking and sealing. He's an okay pass protector, but Unger tends to get overpowered and knocked off balance. It's interesting that the Saints traded for him because they like to focus their protections in the middle with their guards and centers, and, well, this isn't really his strong suit. Kory Linsley is number 9, and as a 5th-round pick in 2015, the Packers have found themselves a gem. He's very powerful, but also agile enough to make blocks inside, outside, and in the screen game. He's very well-rounded. His technique and footwork is outstanding. With his balance and strength, Linsley doesn't get moved off his spot often in pass protection. Joe Berger did an outstanding job of filling in for John Sullivan last season, so much so that he rounds out my top 10. He's tough, physical, and plays with a lot of effort in the running game. In pass protection, he's agile and maintains balance when sliding in either direction. Other guys on the list, I really like Eric Wood at number 12. Very fundamentally sound, plays with really, really good technique. Underrated player there in Buffalo. Maurkice Pouncey is number 14. He's very explosive and plays with a lot of strength to go along with solid mobility and balance. Cam Erving has the responsibility of replacing Mack in Cleveland and comes off a horrendous rookie season as a guard, but I like his potential as a center and have him at number 16. Cue Weston Richburg here. I love what I saw out of Mitch Morse as a rookie in Kansas City. There's a lot of potential here. I have him slotted at 21. As for the Eagles, I currently have Jason Kelce at number 19, coming off that miserable season of his. I'm curious to see how he's going to fare in Doug Peterson's power running attack because Kelce is seen more as a finesse player than a power one. Alright, so that's it for the center rankings. Let me know in the comments section of YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you're watching this on. Let me know what you think. Who's your top 10? Who's your top 5? Who do you think's underrated, overrated? Let me know. I'm Adrian Fedke. I'm out.